Mورسلي the favourite, along with Nyan Garbo and El Garouge. Cacho, the Olympic champion, is about to come up.
It's going to be a tremendous race, Bruce. You see Nوردين Mورcelli, defending champion, the last 2 world championships, world record holder. There he is in the red shorts and the white.
Nyan Garbo with a green singlet and red shorts.
Right in the middle of the screen.
Closest to us is Locke of Great Britain, then Chickamani the French, Suleiman Qatar, Sullivan Ireland, El Bassia,
Nyan Garbo,
Viciosa, McMullen, Cacho wide.
A tremendous matchup between Nyan Garbo and Mورسلي. Remembering that these two haven't raced each other all year, even though they rank number 1 and 2 in the world.
Mورسلي, who's won the last 2 world championships by massive margins in Tokyo and Stuttgart, away cleanly. Suleiman was out the back early. Look at Mورسلي, 3 from the outside. Cacho, both coming across with McMullen. 2-6-2, Nyan Garbo. What will be the tactics here? Will they go out hard and try to beat Mورسلي? If they sit and sprint, it looks impossible to beat him. If it's just even, it looks impossible to beat him. They must try something different, and we look like we might be getting it early. The Americans gone out hard here. McMullen to lead. Nyan Garbo second, Mورسلي third, Chickamani fourth, Cacho sitting on Mورسلي, El Garouge 8-7-5, Locke on the inside, Great Britain, Sullivan Canada, he's 4 from the back, Bruton outside of him, Viciosa, El Bassia 2 from the back, and Suleiman at the back as McMullen leads the big guns, Nyan Garbo and Mورسلي, who's in 3rd place.
The only chance really that McMullen's got to have a crack at any sort of medal is to take it out. He knows that the other African runners are so much faster than he is. He's had a good year so far. Run 3:36.9, 57.4 for that first lap. Very quick.
Nyan Garbo 2.62. Mورسlي looked around 1:08. Hasn't lost at 1500 since the Olympic final in 1992. Hasn't raced Nyan Garbo, as Deke said, this year. Last year beat him in a thriller in Lille. Cacho's 5th, Chickamani's 3rd. El Garouge sitting on Cacho, who sits on Mورسlي, who sits on Nyan Garbo. Trouble. Viciosa was involved there with Cacho. Mورسlي had to step aside.
The pace has slowed down considerably now. You can see that the field is really getting quite bunched up. Going wide.
Viciosa the widest, 4.28, 8.75. El Garouge, who won the world indoors. Mورسlي looks perfectly placed at 800. Nyan Garbo has to wind this up a long way from home. He doesn't have the high speed of a Cacho or a Mورسlي in the last lap, but he can take it a long way out. Has he the courage to put it to Mورسlي here today and go for a long run? 62 after a 57. They're playing into the favourites' hands.
I think they've almost accepted, Bruce, that the gold is gone. They're racing now probably for silver and bronze. I can't see how Mورسlي can be beaten off this slower pace.
Again, McMullen inside Nyan Garbo. He's waited all year to get a crack at Mورسlي. Now he goes a little Nyan Garbo. They do start to run a bit. Mورسlي sits and goes with him. Nyan Garbo cuts across in front of McMullen. Mورسlي goes straight past him. El Garouge the first to respond. The 3 favourites, 1, 2, 3. Cacho couldn't go with them. El Bassia outside McMullen. Well, it's Mورسlي who's going to make the drive for home. Look at him wind it. Nyan Garbo, El Garouge will try and hang on to him. The champ's away, but Nyan Garbo will try and stick. Can't for the moment. 55 lap. He's stretching them now. Look at him go already, Mورسlي. 5 metres Nyan Garbo, 3 metres El Garouge, 2 metres El Bassia. He won by a record margin in Tokyo. He nearly matched it in Stuttgart. He'll better it here. Look at this man go. He's the world record holder from 1500 through to 3000. He's broken 2 this year. He's breaking the hearts of the opposition tonight. He might be the greatest we've ever seen. It's Herb Elliott in Rome all over again. What a margin. El Garouge second. Looks, stops, celebrates. El Garouge 2, Nyan Garbo 3. Deke, have you seen anyone better than that?
There's no way, Bruce. Incredible domination of a race of that quality field to be able to come out They played right into his hands. I can't understand. Nyongabo faded dramatically over the last 50 to 60 metres, hung on for the bronze. El Garouche ran over the top of him. They're just not in the same class.
Well, you said at the start of the show that he was really running against Michael Johnson and competing against Sergei Bubka and Haile Gebrselassie. It's a 51-second last lap. Cacho split at 50.4 off a crawl in Barcelona in 1992. He's come off a faster pace in 51. And like Boumurka, the Algerians again have completed the double as they did in Tokyo in 1991. He is unstoppable, Deke, at the moment.
Well, he just continues his dominance of this distance. World record holder at 1500, world record holder at mile, world record holder at 2,000 metres and 3,000 metres. Look at the relaxation, the determination and the satisfaction.
The record margin was 2 seconds in Tokyo in 1990.